The 82397 Safety Restart Unit is a logic-driven safety device designed to prevent unwanted and dangerous restarts to power electrical tools and equipment. The device can be implemented in several ways. One is by mounting the circuit internally into the equipment during manufacture. The second, by a retrofittable semi-permanent mount within the equipment's power cord. And the third is in the form of an extension power cord which contains the device. The belt sander shown here is an off-the-shelf model available at retail outlets across the U.S. It has a trigger start switch with a manual push locking mechanism to allow continuous operation without holding down the trigger switch. The manual lock is released when the trigger is depressed for a second time, allowing the spring-loaded lock to release, therefore shutting the tool off when the trigger is released a second time. In the event of a power failure, be it by means of a tripped breaker, accidental unplugging at the wall outlet, or by local power company outages, the unit will remain in trigger lock mode unless the operator specifically releases the lock manually. When power is restored unexpectedly, the unit starts at full power, with a trigger locked in place, causing a hazardous condition for anyone in the area. With 82397 installed, power remains off at the unit until the operator depresses or resets the trigger switch to the off position first, allowing the operator to resume at his command without any danger to himself or others around him. Here again, we see this demonstration with a far more dangerous tool, an electric planer. This tool has 4-inch razor-sharp blades that turn at over 1,000 RPM. Again, its normal operation consists of a trigger on-off switch and a manual locking tab, which when depressed locks the tool in an on position. When power is interrupted, the unit remains locked in this dangerous mode, awaiting the unpredicted restoration of power. Because of the nature of its operation, there is nothing between the blades and the curious fingers of an unsupervised visitor. With 82397, power is restored, but restricted from the tool until the user chooses to recycle the on-off switch, allowing full normal use in the safe hands of a qualified operator. This next demonstration shows an ordinary half-inch electric drill. The operator is using the drill to mix a plaster compound in a common bucket. The drill operates much in the same way as the previous tools, with an exception. The drill's trigger mechanism is a variable speed device. The locking mechanism requires the trigger to be pressed at full speed prior to locking. Here we show the drill locked in full speed in normal operation. Power is cut off and then quickly restored. The operator only needs to remove his hands for a second to have a potentially crippling blow by the uncontrollable revolving drill, not to mention the possibility of electrical shock from an overstressed power cord. The installation of 82397 can eliminate this unnecessary hazard and allow the worker to proceed at his discretion without incident. In addition to the previous demonstrations, there are countless other applications for 82397. A wide array of professional and consumer floor polishers, vacuums, buffers, cutters, etc. all use manual trigger lock mechanisms. The potential for preventable accidents is enormous. Also, many medical and computer devices require proper starting sequences in the event of a power loss. UPSs, uninterruptible power systems, only protect in the event of a local power company outage and do nothing in the event of an accidental plug removal or breaker trip. 82397 stops dangerous unauthorized restarts until a qualified professional can sequentially power up servers, desktops, and related machines in their proper order. For additional information on SafeStart Systems Model 82397, contact Director John Russell at area code 203-221-0652 or email at 82397info@safestartsystems.com.